This is what the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie wishes it was. So X is the new A24 horror film that just got released here in Australia. I got to see an advanced screening of it last night. It's getting its wider release over the next few weeks. Now, what is this film about? It is a group of porno filmmakers who have come up with a new idea and they're going to what is essentially a rural Airbnb to film this porno. Now, this film is set in the 70s, so there is a lot of closed-minded people who our characters encounter, and obviously our characters are very liberal and open, and you know, they're porn filmmakers. You have porn actresses and actors, and you have a director who wants to turn these pornos into like an avant-garde French film style thing, and it lends itself to a lot of funny moments. There is a lot of really freaky, tense, scary moments throughout this film. It's not like terrifying by all means. Like, this movie isn't going to make you scared of anything once you leave the film. During the experience, it is kind of creepy and quite tense, and there is a lot of jump scares. You know, on a low budget film, sometimes that's what they have to do. Really, really funny. I thought a lot of the directing choices here were awesome. Stuff that I really, really like to see. When a director puts the audience outside of their comfort zone with different styles and different types of shots, I really, really like that. There's a particular scene in this film where one of our characters is swimming in a lake, or it's like a river type thing, and you think river in the deep south, and it's an overhead shot of her swimming, and behind her is an alligator or a crocodile, whatever the fuck they have in the deep south. But it is so tense because you can see it just getting closer and closer to her as she's swimming, and she doesn't even know it's there. And I'm like, just that scene alone is enough for the price of admission. Like, that scene is something that'll stick with me in terms of how it was shot and how it made me feel. The director also had a couple of interesting choices with transitions where they did this thing, and it's kind of hard to explain. I haven't seen anyone do this before. If anyone's done it before, you can let me know and point me in the direction. I'll be like, all right, cool. But I have never seen these sorts of transitions before. The director did this thing where there will be a scene playing out in front of you. There will be a scene, and it will cut 3 times to the next scene, but it'll go back. So it'll be like a flash of the next scene back to what the current scene is. A flash, and this happens in about 3 or 4 seconds, and then you're on to the next scene. And I was like, that's weird, but I really like it. I thought everything overall in this film was really, really good. It is, I don't want to spoil the plot too much, but obviously these guys, they go and stay at this rural Airbnb, and it's not an Airbnb, it's just like it's like a fucking granny flat out the back of this farm, which is up for rent from this old couple. I don't think we even get their names. I know one of them's name is Pearl, the wife, but I don't remember what the man's name was. So yeah, they're at this rental home out the back of this farm, and obviously little things start to happen, and little creepy moments start to happen. It builds the tension really well throughout this whole film. If there's one thing I can say for this movie, it doesn't give away too much early, which is great. It really ramps up the tension, it really makes you feel creepy, and almost all of the kills, everything happens quite quickly when it does happen. It happens in the way that would probably happen in real life, where as soon as things start going bad, it doesn't just like give you moments of rest, it just happens and happens and happens. And I thought that was really, really cool. The majority of the film, people might be bored of it considering that this is a horror film. You know, they might be sitting there like, well, where's the blood? Where's the guts? Where's the kills? And it's like, they're coming. You just have to wait, and you have to learn about our characters, and you have to connect with our characters. And that's what they do here. They give us proper character development so that we actually feel bad when any of the characters are killed off. It's such an easy thing to do, is just make your audience care about your characters, and they did that here in X. Everybody acted really well, the directing was awesome, the writing was really tight, the soundtrack was really, really good, the cinematography was amazing. Like, I have not seen the deep south of America look both this beautiful but also this terrifying in a film before. It is stunning, and some of the camera choices really put you in that feeling of being in the 70s. It is a really, really good time, guys. So that's why I'm gonna give X a 9 out of 10. So tell me, guys, has anyone seen X, or are you meaning to see X? Comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. This one was really, really good. I highly recommend, if you like your horror films, if you like comedy in your horror films, you'll probably really enjoy this as well. There's not necessarily jokes sprinkled throughout here. It's just funny moments that if you're in a theater full of people, everyone is going to be laughing. It's not necessarily like a quip or a joke or anything like that. It is a funny moment that happens and everybody just loses their mind. This is a really, really good cinema experience. So definitely get out there, go and see X, support this film, support the sort of slightly indie adjacent films. I guess A24 are becoming a pretty big fucking studio now. So if you like horrors, go see X. It's really, really good. Alright guys, that was a review. Hope you really enjoyed it. As always, click through to another video. We'll keep having some fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.